dedication to making a positive impact.
Nacho Alvarez. Nacho is the co-founder and CEO of Moneypool, the largest social payment network in Mexico. Prior to Moneypool, he was a director at Ignia, one of the most important venture capital funds in Mexico and Latin America, where he led the relationship with fintech companies in the portfolio. He was a board member of one of the first companies to bank corner stores in Mexico and one of the first companies to provide online personal loans to the unbanked population. His professional experience includes business development, strategic planning, and mergers and acquisition roles in companies such as the Coca-Cola Company, Plenis, and Audi Consulting. He is a lecturer at Tec de Monterrey and participates as a mentor and investor in organizations such as the Founders Institute, Enlace Plus, and Pioneer Fund. He holds a degree in chemical engineering from Tec de Monterrey and holds an MBA from NYU Stern School of Business. Let's give a round of applause to Nacho.
Miriam Fernandez. Miriam is a co-founder and COO at Vinco, a NetTech startup where she is responsible for business development and operations. Prior to Vinco, she spent 5 years doing consulting at Galera, working with C-level executives in Mexico and in the US. She is passionate about education and has been involved in many social impact projects in the educational space. Miriam enjoys hiking and traveling and is a graduate of Georgetown University School of Foreign Service. Let's give a round of applause to Miriam. Now, let's talk about the exciting prizes for our top teams.
First place, a voucher of 2,000 pesos to be used at the following restaurants: Cibao and Beluga. Second place, a voucher of 2,000 pesos to be used at Asia and Mandela. And third place, 2,000 pesos to be used at Más Salsa.
Now, let's go over the agenda for today. Each team will have 2 minutes to present their pitch, followed by 5 minutes for questions and answers from our judges. Here are the teams in order of presentation. First, Russia Mex. Second, La Alfajoria. Third, Cookie Dough Delight. Fourth, Fast and Furious Pizza. 5, Rev the Macaroon. And last but not least, Speedy Sliders. Let's get started.
At Rush, we understand that American football isn't just a game. It's a way of life. That's why we've crafted our apparel with precision and care, blending the ruggedness of the gridiron with the vibrant colors and rich heritage of Mexico. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the sidelines, Rush has you covered. Our gear is engineered to perform under pressure, giving you the confidence to tackle any challenge head-on. Our apparel isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling unstoppable. From the cutting-edge fabric technology that keeps you cool under pressure to the sleek designs that make a statement on and off the field. But Rush is more than just a brand. It's a community, a tribe of passionate individuals united by their love for the game and their Mexican heritage. When you wear Rush, you're not just wearing a logo, you're representing a legacy. So whether you're a seasoned athlete or a casual fan, join the Rush movement today and show the world what it means to play with passion, pride, and purpose. Rush, where American football meets Mexican identity.
Hey Sharks, I'm Andres Sainz.
And I'm his partner, Enrico Giberti.
Welcome to Rush.
So what is Russia Mix?
So Russia Mex is a completely Mexican brand focused on American football apparel for Mexican athletes.
Today, we're gonna present you our product, which we're focusing in arm sleeves. So since we were little, me and Andres have been always playing in the MFL, which is the Monterrey Football League. And we always found that in American brands, we always had problems with them being not durable and ripping too fast or not having the right fit.
Okay, so from all the problems that we saw from these issues from the other brands, we decided to put them all into Rush. So today we're asking for $20,000 in return for 10% of the company, 20,000 pesos.
20,000 pesos, yes. So why do that investment? Well, we right now we have arm sleeves, but we want to upgrade our market and have more variety in colors for the Monterrey Football League that has a lot of teams, and also for more products like bicep bands, leg sleeves, the headbands, and also one leg leggings, undershirts. So, Sharks, who wants to be part of the new Mexican identity and join Rush?
Hola. I have to be honest with you. I'm not familiar with any of these clothes from this type of sport. But what's the difference between buying from the United States and Mexico? Like, what differentiates you from any other company that does those types of clothing?
Okay, so the main idea for the brand was for us to make a Mexican identity with football. So throughout all the time that we have been playing football, it's always the American players, the American brands, the NFL, but it's never focused on the Mexican athletes. So what we're trying to do with this brand is create a Mexican identity for players.
Okay.
I have another question. So, what Rush is selling are products for players, or are you selling clothing? Like, what specifically is Rush doing?
So we're selling products for players, but it's not only in American football. Our market is also for flag football and both genders. Flag football has been a sport that has been on the rise for the last 2 3 years, and the Mexican national team, both male and female, plays second in the World Cup. So it's just for players, athletes from young to old, and not only that, but it's not only American football. You can use it for other things like tennis and other sports.
And have you talked to any team or player who is able to accept Rush as their new brand?
Yeah, so we right now started selling. So there's a wide variety of market for our brand. So going from the youth football leagues all the way to the professional leagues in Mexico. And right now we started selling in Potros, which is a club in San Nicolas. And we started there, and from there we're planning on expanding all throughout the MFL and of course going on to the professionals later.
We're also talking in Club Avispones to sell in the local store that it's in the club. And we're also officially a sponsor for a flag football tournament taking place in the 7th and 9th of June, which is called the Copa Raptors.
How much are you selling those for?
Okay, so each sleeve cost us 60 pesos to make. We're selling them for 250 pesos each sleeve.
And how does that compare to the alternatives that players have?
So in the United States, a typical arm sleeve costs about 350 pesos. So we're doing it cheaper, and also the shipping that does not include shipping. So it's 350 pesos plus shipping, and we do not charge shipping. We deliver them ourselves, and yeah, totally.
Okay, so for now, of course, we're just starting off, so we have to deliver the sleeves by ourselves. And of course, as we expand, we'll plan on having different types of ways to delivering the sleeves.
And how will you use the funding you are asking for?
Well, we're gonna use 3/4 of the fundings to have more variety in products, and the other five or the other 1/4 of the funding in marketing, because we want to get more exposure and for many people to see our product by social media.
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years?
In 5 years, we see ourselves selling around Mexico through our online store, which we already started. So that everybody from Mexico, every player from Mexico gets a chance to be part of this new Mexican identity for American football.
So we started right now selling, of course, through Potros. We also have an Instagram account where buyers are also able to contact us, and of course through our online store as well.
What marketing strategy would you use to expose yourselves?
So there's this new strategy in which you're using both Instagram and TikTok and doing like trivia games to and if they get it correctly, they get a sleeve for free. So we're gonna be like doing different types of marketing right now. But since we don't have the fundings, we are not able to do it right now.
So for the Copa Raptor that's coming up in 2 weeks, we're gonna try and start doing those different things in TikTok and Instagram so that we get our exposure.
Okay, so in 5 years, you see, I didn't understand.
So in 5 years, we see not only selling here in Monterrey, but expanding through all Mexico, and of course all the different from youth to adult ages.
And selling in what stores?
Online and having local stores in some cities.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned that you had this problem and you couldn't find something was Mexico based. Uh, but why hasn't somebody else done it before? And why wouldn't somebody else do it at the same time?
Well, what happens here in Mexico is that many retailers or people who go to different tournaments here, they resell the American brands for, let's say, 200 more pesos. So, example, if I buy a sleeve from the United States, American brand, but for 350 pesos, I come here to Mexico and sell it for 550 pesos. So they try to rely on the American brands, but they never try to do one themselves.
And why is that? It seems like what you're saying is that whoever has gone into this business thinks it's a better business to bring it from the US and resell it for a premium rather than manufacturing here and creating a new brand from scratch.
Yeah, so we have seen as our years playing that American football in Mexico is not really something that's very big, but it's going on the rise in the last maybe 5 years. We have seen to see trends, a lot of different tournaments here in Monterrey, for example, a lot of different places to play the game. So as the sport rises, our plan is to also rise the brand as well with the sport in Mexico, since as I said, it's only majorly seen in the US.
I think it's time for us Sharks to make a decision. I love your team. I love the idea. Unfortunately, it's not my area of expertise. And something I worry about is that more established brands could just manufacture a cheaper version of their existing products. So unfortunately, I'm out.
Also, congratulations on the project. I think you do have a good idea, but also I don't know enough to say that there's barriers of entry. And I think that if it's a good business, it seems like there's a lot of people that are gonna come in. So that's why I'm out. Thanks.
So I really like your brand. I think it has a lot of potential not only in Mexico but also in South America as American football is growing. And so I will launch an offer of 30,000 for 20% of the company.
All right, thank you.
I don't think you have a clear idea of where you want to be in 5, 10 years. And I think that worries me. So I think I'm out.
We'll go with your offer.
We have a deal.
Felicidades.
David Villarreal. Alfajores. Forming our company, we've had many struggles, like planning, structuring, and starting our business. La Alfajoria's mission is to create small and joyful moments with families through our baked goods.
Although not large, our menu includes our two staple items, our original alfajor and our chocolate-covered alfajor. Additionally, we also include 3 toppings, our strawberry sweet cream, espresso whip, and lemon curd. We use 3 times markup rate to ensure profitability and use bundle pricing to keep prices low and orders high.
After a thorough market analysis, we projected over 300,000 pesos in revenue by May of next year and over 800,000 pesos in revenue by the second year. We're looking for 30,000 pesos in investment to cover startup costs and around 3 months of expenses. In return, we're willing to offer 10% equity and 5% royalty.
Our target market includes children, seniors, and anyone willing to explore Argentinian culture.
Don't miss out on the chance to try delicious alfajores and join us in our mission to bring new cultures to Mexico and uniting families through our product.
If you have any questions, we can answer them right now, or don't hesitate to contact us via email.
But before that, we're inviting you to try our alfajores.
Now, for the best culinary experience, we ask you to close your eyes and open your taste buds and ears. Once we count to 3, you will take a bite of your alfajores. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
While trying the alfajor, we invite you to imagine cherishing this experience with somebody else, somebody you haven't seen in a while, a loved one. And while thinking of them, imagining sharing that experience, that connection through the product, and imagining what it would feel like to reconnect with that person. That's what we want to transmit through our product.
You may open your eyes now. We are open to answer any questions that you may have.
Can you repeat the funding you're asking for and what you will use that money toward?
Yes, we're searching for 30,000 pesos in investment, and in return, we said 10% equity and 5% royalty. We're going to use that money to fund startup expenses, so that means the equipment, helping with a truck, and also 2 months or 3 months of expenses to the business. So obviously, all of the equipment, all of the things we need to make the products, and the packaging.
And what role do each of you play in the business? Like, how does the team impact the operations?
So I'm the CEO, but I also bake the products. So I'm the one that has the recipe. I have to make the products, get the ingredients, and actually make them.
I'm the finance manager, so I manage where the money is going through or where is it our future investments.
I manage our social media and our email and generally customer service.
I mostly help with cooking and like side chef, you could say.
So you mentioned that you're raising funds to for the expenses for 3 months. So that implies that you're expecting to break even on the 4th month. How much do you have to sell to break even?
So we can't start the business right now, but to fuel the business, we are looking for this investment to ensure that we are making a profit and to ensure that we can reach as most people as possible with this money. But we're not planning on losing profit in the 4th month, more just fueling the business with this money and reaching a much broader audience. And we think that we will be making profit around the 1st month or the 2nd month with our product, as we don't have a lot of expenses. Our product has a lot of profits, and we don't have to pay for a lot of things other than the startup equipment and startup expenses.
So you would be selling on food trucks, right? Where would they be?
Well, they would mostly be located like around parks or places where you can go get your alfajor and then have a relaxing time. Because like our target market includes children and seniors as we had stated, and what we actually want to achieve is that you have a more personal moment and connect with whoever you're with through our alfajores. So we want a place nearby that you can sit down, enjoy the scenery, not too much noise. So generally, it would be parks.
Okay, and how many flavors do you have? 2, 3, or?
So we have the alfajor, the normal one, and the chocolate covered, and 3 sauces. So you just tried the lemon sauce, but you can also buy the original one or the chocolate covered, and then you can choose if you want to add any extras.
And do you plan on doing more different flavors, like having 10 to 15?
Yes, definitely. We do plan on expanding, but just as starting our business right now, we do want to have a set menu. And then when we start seeing how our business is going, we will start finding new recipes, new types, and new flavors.
And how do you see yourselves in 3 years?
Well, as it had already been stated, our profit was going to be.
So we see around 800,000 pesos in revenue by the 2nd year, but we do see our business growing a lot in the future. We see us getting new recruits. So obviously, if we do start seeing an increase in people wanting our product, we do wish to recruit, say, cooks to help us fund that, and we do wish to connect with delivery apps such as Rappi and Uber Eats
So we can deliver alfajores and you don't have to come to the truck, but we can also take it to your house.
Is there any other sales channels, let's say online store or retail, that you will be focused in? And if so, which ones would you be interested?
Yes, so as I just said, we do want to offer delivery. So we are going to have an online business, and delivering that, we are going to connect through Rappi and Uber Eats. But at the beginning, we are going to be managing the online delivery.
Who wants to go first?
Okay, so me and Vale are launching a proposed bid. I think the company has potential. Vale as well. Vale has a lot more experience in online sales, and I think I have a little more in retail. So I think we can do 100,000 for 50% of the company. We think we can take it together to another level, and so that's our proposed bid.
I like your idea. I love the alfajores. So I think you can like increase, like grow your business, and we can grow it together.
Would you be willing to go down to 45% of the business?
50 or nothing.
See?
Me encantó.
Yellow Sharks, we're going to take that offer.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Wait a minute. Help me with the microphone, please. What do I do? Oigan, esperen eso. Entonces ahí va. Ahorita les van a apagar las luces. Tranquilos. Cuando apaguen las luces entran y escuchen. Mister, ¿a dónde los llevo?
Hello, I'm Raquel.
I am Esteban.
And I am Pato. Now, Sharks, if I were to ask you to list the most important thing in your life, would your family be up there? Yes. I would hope so. So, why is it that nowadays families seem to lack quality time? According to The Independent, families today spend less time together than ever because of several factors. But here at Cookie Dough Delight, we are dedicated to changing that by bringing families together through the joy of baking. Our cookies aren't just any regular cookies, but they're thoroughly crafted masterpieces, and every bite reflects our dedication to quality. We offer several sizes and flavors, as well as seasonal decorating kits, to make baking fun without the hassle of ingredient hunting.
So, Sharks, as any other business, we have faced our fair share of challenges. Initially, we reached out to some of San Pedro's coffee shops to see if we could partner with them. When we realized this wasn't going to work, we took samples. And with this, we're now negotiating terms to sell in 3 different cafes within the next week.
But beyond the business, we believe in humanitarianism, which is why we donated 20 decorating kits to Casa Monarca and also adopted biodegradable packaging, which was inspired by our partnership with Anix. We want to aim our products at families with 2 to 4 children and also use customer behavior analysis to track their behavior and see what works for our business. For instance, when selling in All Music training, we adapted our delivery schedules to coincide with their busiest days, and with this, we doubled our sales. So by continuing these actions, we project 800,000 pesos in profits in our first year. But in order to do this, we need a 300,000 peso investment to complete all legal requirements,
to invest in new and aesthetically pleasing biodegradable packaging and expand into neighboring cities,
We'll also invest in new industrial-sized equipment for more efficiency, and we'll use your experience, Sharks, for our benefit. We offer 1% in royalty for every product, 4% of our business, and you will get your return of investment in 1 year. So, Sharks, invest in us. We will achieve unprecedented success while creating memorable family moments. Thank you for listening, and we are open to any questions, feedbacks, or comments to seal the deal.
Thank you, Cookie Dough Delight. Can you tell us more about your cost of production, or how do you plan on gaining 800,000 pesos in profit in year one?
Yes. So we'll do direct sales through Instagram and WhatsApp to sell our cookie dough. And then the individual cookies will be sold in different cafes. As we said, we are already negotiating deals with 3 cafes. So by hopefully expanding this to more than 3 cafes, we're expecting a lot of revenue from the individual cookies, around 100,000 pesos, and from the direct sales of the cookie dough, which is our main product, 700,000 pesos.
Is there anything you guys are doing right now in TikTok? Anything probably like TikTok Shop or TikTok affiliates to help grow the business?
At the moment, we're not in TikTok, but we are on Instagram. We have an Instagram account, which I'm in charge of. But we are looking to expand into other social media like TikTok in the future.
Why should I buy your cookies and not Moonwalk cookies?
So we want to show you a comparison of like our competitors and our cookies, so that you can taste the difference and see why our cookies are worth investing in. So we are now, for the audience, we're now giving to the judges a sample of our cookies and then a sample of other commercial cookies so that they can taste the difference.
Your cookie is definitely better. My question is, do these two cookies actually compete? Like, how do they price? How do they compare? Where are they sold? Do they target the same audience?
Well, our cookies are sold at 20 pesos, and these cookies are sold for around 50 pesos at on Oxxo for the whole pack, which our cookies are obviously more expensive, but that is due to our more meticulous selection of ingredients, because we're aiming to create a very healthy homemade style of cookie with no chemicals, no preservatives, nothing like that, just natural cookie.
And I do believe that they compete in the same market because our target market, as we said, are families with 2 to 4 children. So children will usually buy commercial cookies, but if they have the experience of making their own cookies, then we're competing in the same markets.
Obviously, Sharks, these cookies that we just gave you have more experience than us in the industry. This is especially why we want you to be on board with us, give us new experiences, and much more to know what to do in the right time so we can sell even more and even better.
So, going in that direction, from the 4 of us, who would you prefer as an investor?
Sharks, yesterday we as a group were trying to research which shark would be better. I think each of you should choose why you would prefer to have a deal with us.
So I think you have a great product. I really like the cookie. Unfortunately, I just invested in Alfa Jorge, so I will have to be out. I don't know about Vale, but thank you.
I really liked your idea and I love the cookie. I think it differentiates you from any other cookie business company. However, I think I wouldn't be investing in your business since there's a lot of competition, but you have a great idea and business, so I wish you the best.
I really liked your pitch. I love that you have a humanitarian aspect or social impact component of donating supplies to migrant communities such as Casa Monarca. I am willing to make an offer for 150,000 pesos for 10% stake of the company plus royalties.
I can't compete with that offer, so I'm out.
Would it be possible to lower it to 8% maybe?
8.5.
Deal.
Deal.
Hi, Sharks. We are. I'm Serene.
I'm Crystal.
And Echo. And we're the co-founders of Fast and Furious Pizza. We are here seeking 150,000 pesos in exchange for 5% of our company.
All right, before I start, let me ask you a question. Who here likes pizza? Awesome. The study shows that 89% of the people in Mexico enjoys pizza, which means 9 out of 10 people love pizza. But why are they not buying pizza as much as they like it?
Because it's too big and it's too slow and there are not enough flavors.
Exactly. That's why our Fast and Furious pizza is here right in front of you.
We will be selling our pizza in slices, so don't worry about throwing half your pizza away when you're full. And also, we will have a variety of options for our toppings, so you can have a customization up to your liking.
Well, see, I've got pepperonis, mushrooms, bell pepper, and cherry tomatoes.
You can custom just like that. And the most important part of our Fast and Furious pizza truck is that we can bake our pizza in 60 seconds. Just in 60 seconds, our pizza will be fully ready, served right in front of you. Is that true?
Yes!
Yay!
We'll be moving around Monterrey, so you can get your pizza wherever you desire. And also, we will be posting our daily location and other types of videos in our social media.
Just like our slogan, Pizza Joy on the Move, we want to serve joy within our pizza. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you can enjoy our delicious pizza.
That's a very good pizza. And congratulations.
Thank you.
You're asking for 150,000 pesos for 5%. That values your company at 3 million pesos. How do you came up with that number?
So our total investment that we need to start our business is a little more than 250,000 pesos. And it would be a great idea if we can get your investments for our fridge, our food truck, and the oven it's going to be really important for our business.
Are your prices competitive with the market? Like if I buy your pizza and Domino's pizza, would it be from like the same, higher, lower?
So our biggest difference with the Domino's pizza and other pizza brands is that we're selling pizza in slices. So the price will be totally different because our pizza will be in slices. So if we compare, we'll be selling little less than the pizza brand, famous pizza brand we'll be selling, since we'll be selling in the streets and parks and like different events.
If one of us gave you the money, how would it be that you would use your growth strategy in order to avoid any more funding?
Any more funding?
Yes.
So if you invest to our Fast and Furious Pizza, we'll be utilizing this money to start like actually going to the action of selling our pizza. And it's gonna be really helpful for us to buy the ovens and the food truck.
And what would be the cost of each slice?
So it varies on which flavor you choose. There are 6 flavors in total. For cheese, it's gonna be 25 pesos per slice, and it's gonna be difference between 25 to 32 pesos. It's depending on which flavor you choose for our Fast and Furious pizza.
And depending on how many toppings you want on your pizza.
For the custom pizza.
And how long would the delivery be?
Delivery, you mean like baking the pizza?
Fast and Furious, do you mean by like getting to your house fast?
Oh, because it's a food truck. We'll be selling in parks, festival events. We'll be selling in streets. And as I mentioned in the pitch, we're going to be baking our pizza in just 60 seconds. So it will be fast enough to make it our name is Fast and Furious Pizza.
Perfect.
And who's your ideal customer? Like, you're going to be selling where other food trucks are selling. Who's that person that's saying, hey, there's not enough flavors of pizza. I can't get it fast enough. Who's that person?
So our target audience would be an individual age between 14 to 45 who likes to go outside because our food truck will be in festivals and events. So it will be the people who actually likes being outdoors and enjoying the different events. Yeah.
And what are the biggest risks of Fast and Furious Pizza, and how would you plan to mitigate them? One of the ones I think about is the weather in Monterrey is super hot. So would pizza be something people would want in this weather?
We'll also sell like
Drinks.
sodas, yeah, drinks, like sodas together, like together along with the pizza. So it will be like very good for the customers to have their meal, and they can have like a very cold sodas beside with the pizza, so they can enjoy their meal in the hot weather in Monterrey.
How is the equity divided by y'all? Equity, like how much do each one of you own in the company?
Oh, like our position in the
Yes.
company. So she is our mascot and the finance part. So she's taking the CFO, and she is in charge. Siri is in charge
Marketing.
of marketing and promotion throughout TikTok and Instagram account. And I'm gonna be in charge in sales and like producing the actual pizza.
Okay, and is the company divided by 3 equally between you guys?
I would say so. We
Yeah.
have equal amount of jobs to do. It's very important for our Fast and Furious pizza truck.
Okay, so I think we need to make a decision. For me, I like your idea. I like the pizza, but I think there's a lot of businesses in competition, so maybe it would be kind of difficult to grow in that specific uh, industry. So I would go for a no.
I'm really not acquainted in the industry. I really like the product. I think you guys did a great presentation, so congrats on that. But I'll have to be out.
Yeah, congratulations on the presentation. I think the product that you have, it's really good. But as well, I think there are a lot of competition out there, even like just within pizza. So that's why I'm out.
Thank you for your pitch. I really like the intro and the energy. I think you're a great team. I think it's a great product. Unfortunately, I'm also not a pizza lover, so I wouldn't know how to guide you best, so I'm out as well. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sophia, do you want to be my Valentine's?
Or those chocolates. That's so basic, so no. Why don't you give her something more unique? Something like macaroons.
Good afternoon. My name is Andres Clarion, CEO of Rev the Macron, and this is my team.
Hi, I'm Sofia Garza, and I'm head of marketing. I'm Romina Gonzalez, and I'm the CFO.
My name is Carolina Cadenas, and I'm the COO.
Together, we are Rev the Macron, the leading macaron company in the Western Hemisphere. We got macarons for you. You, and everybody else. Our vision is to bring a sense of France everywhere.
Hence our motto, France is just around the corner.
My great-grandfather was a French immigrant, and I admire him greatly. So to honor him, we're bringing France, again, everywhere.
And this is not only for French people. Have you ever been to Paris or seen pictures of it? Well, taking a bite of our macaroons will bring you right back.
We have over 600 flavors and a vast variety of drinks. So how will it work? Every Saturday, we will be releasing 3 new flavors that will be available the following week. And then, along with the essentials and the iconic, which you can see in our menus. And this will attract customers because it will spark curiosity, which is a strong force we're betting on.
According to our educated calculations, we'll sell at least 60 macarons per day, an average price of 31 bills per macaron. This adds up to 56,000 per month, or 672,000 per year.
Additionally, we will also be offering the macaroon boxes, which you can see over there, which come in combos that will help us sell over 60 macaroons a day.
We will be profitable in 2 years, but let's be realistic. Something as cute and trendy as our macaroons will grow even more than that.
Sharks, we are here to tell you today to invest in us, to invest in Rev the Macaron, because according to the verified market research, we will grow up and the macaron industry will grow up to 20% in the next couple of years.
And if we continue marketing to people who love sweets, love friends, love macaroons, and especially an unforgettable experience, we will blow the estimations Andres just said out of the waters.
So Sharks, once again, invest in Rev, 600,000 for 20%, and let's make this dream become a reality.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. We're open for any suggestions or questions.
I liked your idea and I love the macaroons. I don't think there's plenty of macaroons in Mexico, so I like that. But where would the food truck be? Like, what's your market audience?
Yeah, so we're looking for those who love sweets, love France, but especially an unforgettable experience. So we will try to open up our locations in trendy places like the food truck park in Monterrey, but we will also expand to pop-up stores and other Punto Valle and Arboleda.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question, two questions actually. So you mentioned the macarons would sell for 31 pesos each. How
Yeah.
much do they cost to produce?
It costs us 5 pesos to make each one.
Okay, thank you. And you're asking for 600,000 pesos. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Why? What would you use the money for?
Our ovens to make the macarons are very expensive, which is why we're asking for a lot. But without a doubt, and backed up by the verified market research, I think we can grow this money back quickly and give it to you guys in a couple of months or maybe a year.
So are the ovens special for the macaroons or is there any?
No, they could be regular ovens, but they're still quite expensive, especially if you're installing them in a food truck.
And what do you want to do with them? Do you want to have more food trucks or any pop-up stores or?
I think what Blob meant is that to actually make the macaroons in a food truck, it would cost a lot for all the equipment. That's why we're asking for that amount of money.
Thank you.
So, what would you guys do if in a scenario there would come a macaron company in Mexico that would sell the macarons cheaper? Because you say it costs 5 pesos to you and you're selling it at 30 pesos.
Actually, here in Monterrey, we have one competitor, which is Miles de Lis, which sells them at around 30 pesos. No, my bad. Around 15 pesos, which are much cheaper, but they only host one flavor, which is vanilla. And in our company, we have a vault of over 600 flavors. I know this sounds crazy, but we have these flavors and we're ready to offer them to people every week, new flavors every week.
Okay, thank you.
Who do you consider to be your competition? Like, why your customer is deciding whether to buy a macaron or what from who?
I think our competition is Miles de Lis, and we also have another competitor, which is in Mexico City, and I think they just opened a store here called Turrell and Thomas, but their macarons cost around 55 pesos, so they're much more expensive. And we also have one competitor, which is a big competitor in France, La Durée, but but yeah, here locally at our price and with our quality, I think there's no one that can match Ref's price.
And what marketing strategies would you use to have exposure to your business?
So we'll use Instagram and TikTok since most of our market we found that it's more young. And according to Instagram statistics and TikTok statistics, they have around 50% of their audience are under 20 years. So we'll use those as well as maybe normal ads or other type of marketing ways.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm a big fan of macarons, and my family is as well. I understand what you're saying when there's not a lot of supply here in Monterrey. So I would like to make you an offer. I think you're going to need more money because I want you to be more aggressive in having those pop up stores and being more out there, people recognizing your brand. So I'll make you an offer for 1 million for 45%. 1 million pesos.
Would you consider 40%?
No. Anybody else?
So I'm also a fan of macaroons. I love the brand. I think you did a good job of establishing the persona of the brand and the macaroon. So congratulations. I'd like to compete with Nacho and also make an offer. I will offer 500,000 pesos for 60% of the company.
I would also like to make an offer. I liked your macaroons pretty much. And I would give you 300,000 for 20% of the company. I don't think you need a lot of money to start. And I think you have a potential business.
And finally, I think I can do 200,000 for 20% of the company. I think you guys have a lot of potential here in Mexico. And so, yeah.
Would Vale and Arnulfo like to collaborate Chile Chile and Nucolato and bring 500,000 for 40%? We'll add flavors of Chile Chile and Nucolato.
Thank you for the offer. However, I think it's a different flavor. So I will take no for an answer.
So 1 million pesos, right?
For 45%.
1 million is
yes.
Nacho. I'm 300. He's 200.
And I'm 500,000.
Money pool, you're in.
Y ahorita se los paso.
So many options. I can't decide what to choose.
Hey there, can you decide what to eat today?
Yeah, please tell me, what do you have?
Let me tell you about our special today. We got something that's gonna blow up your mind.
Really? What is it?
Picture this, a grilled beef patty, topped with melted cheese, and sandwiched between two soft toasted buns.
That sounds really good.
And we'll even throw in some extra fries.
Extra fries? Count me in.
Trust me, after you finish your plate, you'll be begging to come back for more.
Dear Sharks, we're middle school students Santiago Veiga, Lucas Esueta, Federico Mezjunco, and Eduardo Garcia. As a group, we've recognized a pressing need for affordable, delicious, and economic meal option in the school.
Our product offers a perfect solution to time constraint on modern life. In just under 5 minutes, our customers can enjoy an incredible experience that will satisfy their taste buds and their wallets.
Our starting numbers are incredibly promising. The cost of one slider with a side of fries is 49.99 pesos. By selling 30 of these each day, we will get an annual revenue of over 560,000 pesos. Consider this is just one location. By expanding to more than one location, we can put our annual revenue to more than 1 million pesos. Also, selling 30 sliders is something that we're comfortable with. We can easily sell more than that.
But let's talk about more than just numbers. Let's talk about the impact our business can have. We're addressing a pressing need by providing students, busy individuals, and families with a quick, affordable, and convenient option.
Our innovative concept sets us apart from other traditional food trucks. With just the right investment, we can potentially scale rapidly and capture significant amount of shares on the fast food market.
Considering that investing in a new concept comes with risk, we are confident in our vision and our ability to execute it. With your expertise and resources, help us turn this dream of ours into a reality.
So what do you say, Sharks? Are you ready to revolutionize the fast food industry?
We are seeking 15% for 300,000 pesos.
Thank you. So you only have two things on the menu.
Yes,
Why?
because we want to deliver them quicker and faster. So having more things on the menu makes it harder for us to manage it.
And what if I don't like the topics you have?
You can ask it to change them.
And does the price change?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
What exactly would you do with the 300,000 pesos?
300,000 pesos is half of the price of the food truck that we want to buy. So with that investment, we will use it to buy our food truck, and then the rest will be personal finance.
And what differentiates you from competitors? There's a lot of hamburgers already in the market, so what makes Speedy Slider special?
Yes, there are a lot of hamburgers, though our main competitors are cafeterias, and there's one other company that sells that small sliders, which is called the Slider Project. What compares us to them, what makes us better, is that our prices are way cheaper. We're 52% less expensive than them. Also, the cafeteria food is not good. Like,
Thank you. And how would you plan on tackling the perspective that hamburgers are not healthy food and that schools and people are looking for healthier options? So how would you handle that?
well, advertising. Maybe we can advertise our products and what we use to make them, so that way they know that it is healthy.
Also, adding on to that, this is a smaller portion of a normal burger. So if it has less calories and less of everything.
This 300,000 pesos investment, how much sales does it get you to? How much are you gonna sell?
Oh no, we're gonna use that to buy our food truck. So
yeah, but you're gonna buy the food truck, you're gonna operate that, and how much revenue is that gonna get you?
it's gonna get us around the same 300,000 back in less than a year.
Okay, so for every 300,000 you put in the company, you're getting 300,000 in revenue, and how much is that profit?
So wait, no. So what you're giving us, like we're gonna get it in less than 1 year. So our profit in 1 year would be over 200,000 pesos with your investment. So for every 300,000, we get 500,000.
How is the equity split between you guys?
It's the same, 25, 25, 25.
So if you give up 50% for this investment, you're gonna get 12.5 each. And
Yes.
whoever invests gets half of the company.
Yes.
So effectively controls the company.
Well, we're gonna lower it to 10%.
So you're now asking for 300,000 for 10% of the
Yes.
stake?
I'll be honest with you. I like sliders. However, I wouldn't buy them like only maybe once a month. So I like your idea and I like the sliders as well, but I think I wouldn't invest in your business.
Don't worry, thank you.
I'm also gonna be out. I liked your pitch. I like the team. However, I am not sure the marketing strategy will be enough to attract clients, so I'm out.
I'm a huge burger fan, so I like your product. I think you guys need a little bit more direction. So I like the initial offer better than what was changed. So I'm gonna make you an offer for those 300,000 pesos, but for 51%, because I want to be involved. I want to guide you. I want to help you get the right go-to-market strategy. I want to connect you to other food trucks with other events, other places that you can keep that food truck running 365 days a year.
Well, we can modify that deal into 30% for 250,000 pesos.
Let's say 300,000 for 51%, but you can start paying me back, and when I get paid back, I get to lower my equity to 30%.
Yes, deal.
Thank you.
Thank you to all the teams for their outstanding pitches. Judges, you now have some time to deliberate and provide your final feedback.
While the judges are finalizing their thoughts, I want to thank everyone for their participation and enthusiasm. We have seen some incredible ideas today, and I am confident that we have some future entrepreneurs among us.
Yo se lo daría al de las mangas, no porque me guste, pero porque es el único que usa diferente. Sí. Entonces, me gusta.
Sí, está bien. Algo fuera de... Sí. Y vale, tú le puedes meter a ese, al final si dices algo de que mucho es de cómo el marketeas, en Chile todo es marketing, que lo están
¿Cuál voy a
haciendo
dar
bien.
yo?
Tú el segundo, yo tercero, que es el del, ¿o no?
Tercero es este.
Ajá, tercero es esto, Rush.
Mentioning, special mention.
Judges, do you have your final decision?
Yes, we do.
Yes. Okay, so the teams, when you hear your team's name, if you're in the podium, please step up to the stage.
Perfect. So, first of all, we want to congratulate the 5 teams. You did a great job preparing for the pitch and justifying what you would do with the investment and how to grow. It was a very tough decision, but to honor the 3rd place, we voted for Rush because of their innovative products. Because they did something different. So here your certificate.
Congratulations, Rush. Please let's give a round of applause to Rush and Max.
Okay, I also want to congratulate every team. I think everybody did a great job. We had a tough time-making decision, but our 2nd place goes to Cookie Dough Delight. They have a great product. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Cookie Dough Delight. Now let's hear the 1st place.
Okay. Okay, so before saying who is the first winner, we would like to congratulate you all. But we liked really much the macaroons business since they have a clear idea of what they want. They answered pretty well, and I think that they have a good future for the company. In Chile, marketing is a great strategy that we use, and we think you could do good marketing strategies to have exposure and grow your business. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Rev the Macaroon, for winning first place.
Congratulations to all the teams, especially to our winning team. But specifically, thank you to all the judges for the time and expertise.
With this, we conclude our first ASFM Shark Tank simulation. Have a great day.